Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Today, we find out how people see you. I want to thank you all. Thank you for everybody who's been liking and sharing, subscribing, booking readings with me. It's really very helpful and I appreciate you deeply. Also, if you do want a free reading, I'm doing a giveaway, so all you have to do is be subscribed and leave a comment below, and you are entered into the giveaway. I'll just give 2 readings away as soon as I reach my goal. Thank you. So let's move on to pile number 1. Pile number 1. How do people see you? How do people see pile number 1? Okay. How do people see pile number 1? I think you need to get one more card. Oh, well, people see you in a very high light. I have the star. It's the first thing. All right, people see you as just being amazing. They see you as representing hope. Yeah, because they so you are definitely on people's radar. People know that you work hard. And people know that in the past, you have not been given what you deserve. So people see you as somebody who is amazing, who works hard, but has not been treated fairly. People also see you as a giving person. And people see you as somebody that deserves to receive as well as give. So you definitely have a bit of a selfless vibe about you. So that's whether that's completely true or not, that is how people see you. People see you as somebody who's selfless, somebody who works hard, somebody who doesn't necessarily receive as much as you get, but who is incredibly generous and is worthy of getting more. I think people really want to be on your side. Yeah, people really want to be on your side. You have the 6 of Pentacles twice. So you might work in charity. You might be somebody like you very much come off as somebody who is always giving. And again, people want the scales to balance for you. But people know that you're desirable, you're a go-getter, you're very attractive. And they've seen how things have turned out badly for you in the past. And I don't take a lot of reversals, but this did come out reversed, and I think that people see you as somebody who recovers well from pretty extreme circumstances. So with the 5 of Pentacles, you could have lost a lot of money. Oh, okay, you might have lost a lot of money. But people see you as coming back around. And you have the 4 of Swords. So with the 4 of Swords, you're recouping, you're healing. Again, this is a healing and hope card. This is a healing card. So you're in a transition. You're in a place of healing right now. Or at least that's how others see you. But people don't forget, no matter what has happened, that you are amazing. So if you ever think that sometimes you call yourself into question when bad things happen to you, and people don't want you to call yourself into question, because people know that you are astoundingly worthy. You just need to get an equal amount of give and take. That doesn't mean that you suddenly have to not become a generous individual. And you're clearly, whether it's financially, whether it's just with your time, or your energy, or your kindness, you are very generous. You just need to direct it away from unsatisfying situations. Like there has probably been in a situation, yeah. You have had a situation that you've had to walk away from because your needs were not being met, and there was no level of work that you could have done that would have made this person come around. It could have been a marriage. I get that that's only for very few of you. Could have been a relationship, but this is also about tradition. Ooh, for some of you, this is more about tradition than relationship. Like, some of you might have your some of you might have had your faith shaken by certain events. So, and maybe you had to, okay, some of you might have even had to walk away from a place of worship, just because maybe that, no matter what was said, like the actual environment might have been toxic. But you are somebody who plans for good things. You're planning for your own success. And you might be a little tired. Just, you've gone through a lot recently. You've probably gone through a tower moment, but I just want to let you know that that is over. Yeah, this the star comes right after the tower. So if you think the pain is still still coming, you can breathe a little bit, because you walked away from what you needed to walk away from. And people see that you had a hard time. And people aren't confusing you having a hard time with you. For the most part, people know that you were absolutely worthy. People really, really want to cheer you on. How do people see you? Yeah, people see you as somebody who's gone, a good person who's gone through a hard time and who deserves better. How do people see you, pile number one? How do people see you? So the Six of Pentacles came out yet again. The people want to give to you. And you're getting strong confirmation from Spirit that you should take the gifts that people are offering you. But you have got the Eight of Swords, so you feel stuck. Or at least people feel that you think you're... People think that maybe you've gone through so much trauma you can't see the way out right now. That there is a way out, but you can't quite see it. And they want to come in with a lot of action and a lot of communication. Like you actually have you have loyal people in your life. With the Four of Wands, I mean, there could have been some commitment that went bad, or for some of you that there is a... For some of you, people can see that there's somebody who's perfect for you. There's somebody that's worth... Yeah, I'm getting more that you've been through a lot, but I think people want to see... with the Four of Wands, that's an equal partnership. That is celebration, joy. It could be a marriage. The Hierophant also could be a marriage. Could be an equal partnership. It's a little bit traditional. But is it just one particular person who sees you as a perfect person? Is there just a connection that's just obvious? Okay, there's a connection that's kind of obvious to everybody else. I don't know. It might be obvious to you. Maybe you're not, but I'm not getting that as much. I think most people think that you might just really be in the pain of things, like you're still healing. With the Four of Swords and the Star, those are both healing cards. The Star is divine healing. Some of you might have gone through... Okay, yeah, some of you might have actually gone through kind of a physical ailment. That's not necessarily the case for all of you, but there's a lot of healing in this deck. Something needed to be healed. And you are on your way to healing, so... People see you as somebody who has extraordinary integrity. You're somebody who... You're definitely a giver. But people perhaps want you to take a little bit of time out for yourself. They want... the tree is also a healing thing. So... people want you to have the healing that you need. People want to give to you, and Spirit is coming through that they definitely, yeah. Spirit really wants you to be willing to take the help. And I know that it can definitely be hard, especially if maybe you're not used to it. If you're used to just handling everything on your own. But there's help here for you. With the Six of Pentacles 3 times. Somebody might offer you money or some kind of physical support. And there might be some kind of, yeah, some kind of... For some of you, there's definitely a love interest. But some of you, it's just like a traditional form of support. And there are some things you're going to have to leave behind. It's okay to leave those things behind. Don't ever believe that you're not a generous and kind person. Sometimes you just can't outgive. Not everything's meant for you, but good things are meant for you. Balance is meant for you. And I know you're really tired. And you're maybe a little bit defensive because you went through a really hard time, but there are good things on the horizon. In fact, there's a star in this too. The hope is there. And the star is also a benediction from Spirit, saying that they are on your side. They are helping you with your healing. And that you are and always have been somebody who's bright and passionate and creative. And you should not let betrayal and lack make you think that you're stuck. Because people will literally, there are a lot of people who want to come forward for you because they know that you're a hard worker. They know that this is a blip on your radar, that you are somebody with extraordinary integrity. Get some charms. Yeah, I would be willing to work together with people. There is a connection in your life that really wants to work together to make things easier for you. Just take things one step at a time. It's okay to take things in the time that you need to take them. And I think you need to separate. You need to be aware of what you contributed to any situation, but you need to not take responsibility for what someone else contributed to a situation. You are only responsible for your portion and your contribution. You are going through a spiritual awakening. You are becoming an even better, stronger person. There is, and since we got a lot of relationship cards in here for you, the person who wants to be in a relationship with you has a great deal of passionate feelings in relation to you. There is no problem with romantic feelings towards you. You need to understand that no matter what your current situation is, you are amazing, because it didn't take away from who you are. It doesn't get to take away from who you are. Because you really, truly are the full package. This is my world card. You're graduating, you're moving on. You also need to know that you did everything that you could have, and you did things the right way. These issues are just making you more beautiful, more refined. They're making you stronger and more valuable. It does not mean that it is fun at the time. But you are actually a really, truly fun person. You are somebody who's enjoyable to be around. You're somebody who has a certain magical air to them. for any of you that are experiencing physical sickness, there's health. Health is coming. You've got a bunch of healing cards. You are making healthy decisions. Some of you have a cat. Yeah, I think some of you do have a cat. And there's nothing wrong with seeking attention and affection from your animal. I think you might have a really special bond. Some of you might have a history of having relationships where there's inconsistent affection. And part of why you may have got to go through what you needed to go through is to realize that that can't be a portion of your life. That's too good for that. You are too good for that kind of situation. So there may be an olive branch that's extended to you, or maybe you're just somebody who's always extending olive branches, trying to find a peaceful solution. People see that that's what you are and that's who you are. I've got a heart that says daughter. Some of you may have a daughter. It's a very special connection. That's going to be for a special few, but you have the key to the situation. People know that you have the key to the situation. Like you can handle this. You're definitely being guided to take help, and help is going to be offered to you. And you are very strong, but you also need to be careful to not stay in an outdated belief. So, say if you believe that, you give, but you don't necessarily deserve anything, it's something you need to let go of. Because being giving is a kind thing, but it's also important to be receptive. And you are worthy of love and kindness, and you are on the upswing. So I know that you're going through a lot, and it's not a pleasant time, but you are on the upswing. You are getting better. So I just want to say thank you so much. I deeply appreciate you. And if you are subscribed and leave a comment below, I'm doing a giveaway at 250 subscribers. So I will give away 2 readings then. Thank you for everybody who's booked, who likes, shares, subscribed. All of it matters to me, and I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. So pile number 2. How do people see you? How do people see pile number 2? How do people see pile number 2? Oh, shit. People see you as a gift. People see you as somebody who is stable, who brings real worth. People see you as somebody who is overflowing with love. And people really want to have an opportunity with you. People see you as somebody who's moving on from a bad situation into a better one. And people also see you as somebody who has really gone inside and done your spiritual work, and is being like you are you 2.0. You are the better, improved, just most people see that you've become a higher version of yourself. People see a lot of potential with you because with two aces, those are new beginnings. People see that you're going on a new adventure in your life. An adventure where, you know, you're going to get your emotional needs met and your physical needs met. Like, people see so much potential in you. How do people see you? People do see you as a dreamer. Huh. Okay, so people see you as a dreamer. They see you someone who has a lot of options. And they also see you as somebody who will be victorious. But they sometimes believe that you don't take all the opportunities in front of you. So people want you to be aware of what your opportunities are and not distracted. And you are moving on from betrayal. And people know that something just not right has happened for you, but they see you as coming out on top. They see you as having a new beginning. Were you rejected? Okay. You may have been trying to make something happen and you were rejected for it. But that's because it's not right for you. Yeah. Doesn't make it pleasant at the time, but it's maybe not what you should have taken. Yeah. Or for some of you, you had an opportunity that you didn't take. But I get for a lot of you, I think maybe you were rejected. But see rejection as protection. Because it saved you from something much worse. You're meant for better. All right, how do people see you? All right, there's the Seven of Swords energy. I'm going to get a little bit more. Okay. I get that you have had to walk away from something emotionally unsatisfying. I see the Seven of Swords. Somebody might have stolen from you. Somebody might have been really in and out of your life. And you had to no longer give emotional energy to this. So with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups, you had to walk away from drama. You had to... maybe somebody who was very inconsistent, whether it's... it could be a family member, it could be a love interest, it could be Work. I get for some of you it's work. Like maybe you were getting a situation at work where you were constantly, you know, perhaps not being given hours, maybe not all labor laws were were equally being treated. Justice is here for you. If there is, if somebody's, you know, did something like illegal and you had to go through the legal system, you are going to be victorious. You are going to you are going to have a really steady, really emotionally satisfying commitment. You are going to have real stability, real love. You're going to get the balance that you haven't been receiving. Maybe you haven't been receiving it because you were trying to get it from the wrong people. Yeah. But you are moving away from shady people or shady situations. I'm getting a lot of shady situation is more like it. And things are going to balance out for you. And you are going to get love. And get, like, commitment that's worth having. Or where you both are strong and right. Let's pull this. I think people can see that you maybe don't tell everybody everything. You keep some things to yourself. They do think that you're very wise, but you're also somebody who keeps things in. I've got the King of Swords. Also not always somebody who's going to tell you what's up. They're honest, and they are good communicators. But they may not be necessarily speaking from the heart. So do people see you as somebody who is very cerebral, a good communicator? I think a very good communicator, a very logical person. Yeah, you're still in your disappointment, even though you are moving on. You've got several moving on cards, and you've got several new beginning cards. So, and you've got this Six of Wands twice. People see you as a winner. People see you as somebody who's victorious. It's funny because I think you also have the Four of Cups twice. And when I say rejection, yeah, I think that you have the Four of Cups twice up here, unless I'm remembering it incorrectly. Yeah. I think you're going to finally reject what has rejected you. Like, if you're still holding on to something and that is consistently, and you might actually, because this person's not even looking at the cup, but the crow is looking at the cup. I think you're going to take what is actually yours and stop chasing things that aren't. And some of the shady situations were because you might have been, yeah. Looks like you've made a plan. And you're waiting for the fruits of your labor to pay off with that. Waiting for your ship to come in. But you've already made a decision. You've already taken action. There's 555 on the clock. So some of you're going through change. Which is unsurprising. This is all about beginnings and endings. What I'm getting very strongly is you're letting go of the things that do not serve you, so that there's room for the things that do. So, since this is how people see you as somebody who's wise enough to let go of the things that aren't helpful for you. Yeah, whether it's a situation, whether it could be an addiction for some people, but could be a job that just treats you super badly, and I get for some of you it's that. Yeah, people see that you're going to have brand new situations. They're way better than the one that you had. And you just weren't going to get the better situation until you let go of the one that you shouldn't have been hanging on to. And I understand. Been there before. This is definitely the second celebration card. Maybe there is a big achievement in your life. Yeah, you've had a big achievement in your life. People want you to celebrate that. People want to see the amazing potential. And people see you as somebody with integrity. People see you as somebody that they can trust. As somebody who does as they say and says as they do. Which is why you weren't ever compatible with this. And balance is coming in for you. Like a cosmic balance is coming in for you. Because you're having a full rebirth, you're becoming your best self, and you have so many winning cards. Winning. And again, you had the Six of Swords. I'm sorry. You had the Six of Wands twice. Both of those are victory cards. People see that you maybe are still a little bit in your head, but because you're still thinking about past issues and the things that you had to leave behind. And I don't want you to believe that you could have stayed or did any. No, you can't. Because it was never meant for you. And not because it's too good for you, but because it was never good enough for you. So now you're rejecting what has rejected you and choosing the gift from the divine. You're choosing the emotional fulfillment from the divine. And I see that there is a healthy connection coming in for you. You're coming out of turmoil to come into how it should have always been for you. Because you will have something that's stable and something you can depend on. that's literally the payoff. Like what you want to happen with the Three of Wands is going to happen. And your intelligence and your drive is going to make that happen. And people know that you have the inner knowledge. People have faith in your internal world. So, I know you're going through some stuff, but it's getting better. And you're getting what you were meant to have, because you're releasing what doesn't have any place in your life. And people can see that. People see your victory as assured. And I think that they would like you to understand that. So I want to say thank you. I deeply appreciate you. Thank you for everybody who's liked, subbed, left a comment. And if you do sub and leave a comment, then I am doing a giveaway. And as soon as I hit 250 subscribers, I'm going to choose somebody who meets both of those criteria and give away a reading. Well, I'm going to give away 2. So thank you so much. I deeply appreciate you. And if you want a reading specific to your situation, I do those, and you can just check out the description box below. All right. Thank you. And we're going to move on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Ugh. How do people see you? Huh. I've got some turned cards for some reason. Maybe people see you as a little bit different. Oh, okay. It's okay. People see me as a little bit different too. Just means you're in good company. How do people see you? How do people see you? How do people see you? All right, people see you as incredibly stable. You might have a really solid, built up a really solid life. I see you as also somebody who's very inward leaning. You concentrate on your inner self, and you are a risk taker. People see you as somebody who's built an incredibly strong foundation, something that will last the test of time. So if you're married, they see you as having a really strong marriage. If you are if these are finances, people see you as incredibly financial abundant. You know, like you build a legacy. I'm getting. And people still see that you're somebody who you can have a good time with, you can celebrate with, you could be around and just truly enjoy. Like you have a fun mix of serious and silly. Like you're somebody who's really stable, but you are willing to take risks. You are really willing to be selective. All right. I will say you got the Four of Cups twice. I think sometimes people see you as rejecting opportunities that other people would really wish that they had the opportunity to have. So overall, people see you as very strong, but they think that they see some aspect of selective blindness. Maybe in one portion of your life, you're refusing to see the blessings that you do have. But you are a very strong manifester. And with the Two of Cups, you're definitely, either you have a really loving, strong commitment, or you are bringing in a loving, strong commitment. You are somebody that people would love to have an equal relationship with. But they see a block in you where you won't. I think that particularly in romance, it's like you're not taking what is meant for you. Definitely could be a bit defensive. We've got the Nine of Wands. Now you're tired, you're overloaded, you're still fighting, and maybe that's why you're not seeing the opportunity in front of you. In fact, you might be fighting away the opportunity. Yeah, some of you are actually fighting away an opportunity. Whether it is love, and I think some of you it's love, but not all of you. It's not romantic love for all of you. It's just an amazing opportunity. Even if it is love, it is an amazing opportunity. It's not the kind of connection that you find every day. How do people see you? How do people see you? How do people see you? Again, people see you as amazing. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is like luxury. This is having your... It's like being a 10 as a human being. You know, like you have within yourself, you have built great value. Like you have done the work to be the person that, you know, people would aspire to be like. And again, the Empress. The Empress is somebody who is nurturing and loving and incredibly beautiful and incredibly abundant. And I've got the Page of Cups. There could be... I think on some level there's... because this is like a small offering. And you have a lot of cups on the board. People feel strongly for you. I think maybe sometimes people feel that because you can't be the Empress without being well advanced. But there might be something that has caused you to hold back with the Nine of Wands. That maybe makes it so that you are kind of tentative about you're tentative about how much and who you give your affection to. Yeah, you're moving on from a difficult situation. And you're moving on to calmer waters. People see you as somebody who, like, kind of superstar status, because, like, you've got the Empress, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles. People think that you have a lot of options, and they're right, you do. But I think you need to make a decision on one of your options. I think you have an opportunity for something very special. And maybe because of past issues, you might not be as open as you have been in the past. But it's important that you don't reject away something that you can't replace. Not all things are the same. Now, it could be a romantic situation, as I said. It could be an amazing opportunity. But you're being guided to move forward. And you got the Four of Cups twice. So you may be in your discontentment right now. But you've got Mother Earth. So you have a deep connection not only to the Earth, but really everybody. On our deepest level, we are all connected. And it's, I think, important to see, like, the overarching love. And some of you are meant to spend more time in nature, but also I'm getting a more everything as the whole, like it's important to care for nature, but also it's important to see that we are all a fundamental part of it. So do not let your disappointment keep you from taking the opportunities, because you have an amazing opportunity. And you are enough of a risk taker to do it, to take it. And some of you might have had a painful situation, but you are amazing. People see you as nothing less than amazing. And you are manifesting something that is amazing for you. Again, be careful about not being willing to see what's in front of you. And it's totally understandable, because sometimes you just get tired, you get overwhelmed, there's too many things that have happened. But you are somebody who has built yourself up to just have incredible value. You are the ultimate person. You're somebody who's abundant but kind but smart, passionate. You have all the app, and you do need to move on from and you are in the process of moving on from what doesn't do you any good. But you need to get a clear vision, because you do have, this is the 9, so you're also wishes are coming true for you right now. You also have this with the Magician. You are manifesting, so also just be so careful with how you think right now, because you are definitely strongly bringing it into your life. You do need to make a decision, and some of this might involve giving affection. Because right now is the time to move forward. Yeah, I think you're clearly seeing what's in front of you. You're finally clearly seeing what's in front of you. I think for a while you might have been under illusion, but people see as a connection with you as good fortune. And they definitely see you as a fortune person. See you as somebody who does not panic, who's very calm, who has a beautiful heart, who is so valuable. And, a lot of people have a lot of passion towards you. People see that you have come out of serious issues, but that you're healing. Some of you are very religious. You are becoming your best self. And really, you've gone a lot. You've done a lot of changing already. You're just leveling up yet again. So just with your attachment, see who you can work together with. Because people see you as somebody who's just really healing. They see you as somebody who is really action-oriented. And people can even see that you have spiritually upgraded. They see you as a steady, sturdy person that they can rely on. And people want you in their lives for the long run. So I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if you want to be part of my giveaway, I'm giving away 2 readings at 250 subscribers. So as soon as we hit that number, I'll give away 2 readings. All you have to do is have subscribed and commented below. For anybody who's liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that means the world to me, and I really appreciate it. And if you need something specific for your situation, I do personal readings, and just check below in the description. Thank you. I wish you nothing but happiness and joy.